I feel an overwhelming sense of pride for what this building is going to represent for all of Buffalo, and the thought that went into every little piece of this building. I think the fans are going to absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to get out here to attend the game.
We're kind of going to walk the route of a player. So this is player coach parking is all over here. Game days, players will actually report right here as opposed to the training center first.
Right.
This area we're in is for the players' families. Whole dining area.
So either pregame, tarp on the field, weather's not good.
Yeah.
Players need to warm up, or when there's a weather delay, like there's already been a couple of those this year.
Right.
There's lightning in the area, something going on. Teams have to go back. Team can be staying loose and warming up in here.
Does anybody have? I don't think any stadium has that right now.
No.
Yeah, no, nobody has that. I actually am even seeing this as like a post-game family staging area, but kids running around down there.
100%. Well, you nailed it. So
Pretty
you
cool.
know the drill. So that's what this is, the dining area for players pregame. During the game, we'll flip this, and this will become the family area.
Yeah.
These spaces. So this will become family gathering. But you're right. This is immediately
Dude,
adjacent.
that is going to be badass.
Yeah.
There's a lot of areas that we'll rent out. You could have a corporate event down here.
Oh, yeah.
So we've targeted about 7 areas. The whole locker room area being one of them. So you could have a function down here in the off season. Pretty impressive one.
It's cool. Yeah. That's a great idea. But only on game day is when this is going to be used for those. This is going to be so nice. They're going to end up. You see, they're a close team though. They're gonna all want to be in the same hot tub and cold tub together.
Tyler, this is the main locker room. So this is 80 stalls. We're at the farm. We can go down there. We're installing the actual lockers. The majority of the finishes in here when we're done are white. And the reason we did that is we have a lighting system that we can turn the locker room any color we want. So as of doing a blue locker room, we got it stuck there, right? We don't have that salute to service. It could be RV green. Or if a corporate entity wanted to come here and rent it out, we can turn it the color. So we spend a lot of time on the space. Each locker, you can see the ventilation system.
Well,
so
that's what I was going to ask about. Yeah.
Each one is individually ventilated.
Yeah.
You can go down there and check it out because one of the things we're trying to do too is the attention to detail. So the red charge in our logo shows up in thousands of places in the stadium.
Part about the NFL though is that for a while, like a lot of these college locker rooms were ahead.
Oh, because
in
they
terms
were.
of, right?
That's a recruiting tool. It's a recruiting tool.
Right? Two full prototypes.
Oh, lots. This is all pull down storage underneath, drawer underneath.
Yeah.
Like even simple stuff, where the hooks are, where the rods are.
And you can see the start of the ceiling. The ceiling basically is an extension of the locker. So that's the first one. These wings, we're calling them, extend from each locker up into the ceiling, kind of form.
That'll be all the way. That's going to look really cool.
The whole idea behind that is we're in this together, like that team spirit. So the lockers actually grow up over the ceiling to form this kind of visual. It's really cool. There's a huge Bills logo hanging from the middle. Yeah. And then we kind of have what I'm calling the theater, lack of a better word, in the middle for where coach speaks post game. That's kind of the backdrop for him. Yeah. Spent some time with coach on exactly what he wanted that to say and feel like. The easy thing is you throw a logo up there.
Yeah.
No, but we're taking it to a whole nother level.
Wow. So. It just seems like this is longer than any locker room I've been in as well. Like size-wise, it feels.
Yeah. Part of this is the function of the building. We were trying to find a way to do it. Yeah. And as we were developing all the spaces around it, we were getting squeezed in. So part of it is we kind of had to do it this way. The other part is that we wanted to make sure that in the middle, right? So as coach is speaking, as players are looking at the coach, right? They all have eyesight to the middle. Yeah. You do a square room, all of a sudden, all the guys in the corners, right? They can disappear, which they may want to do. Yeah.
No hiding. I need to know where the showers are.
Showers were straight
back. We skipped right over them. This is an important part of a locker room.
This is. You know what? It's funny. You haven't brought up the showers or the toilets until now. Yeah. Every current player we bring down here, or we got Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter. Yeah. As minority owners now, come down here. Tracy McGrady wanted to see the toilet, see where the toilets were.
Yeah, he did. I don't know how the ventilation is in here, but I've told people one of the worst places I've ever been is game day in a locker room where the stalls are when there's only 3 and there's no ventilation. It's not pretty in there. This looks like it's going to be well ventilated, and we've got some space. I think people always feel amazed that there's not like dividers and things in showers, but a lot of bonding happens. Yeah. A lot of bonding. And they go onto the field. You see Deion Dawkins doing
it. Exactly. Bust it down. Yeah. Our fans in a club like this, ultra premium club, they chose to sit outside as well.
Of course they did.
Right?
This is Buffalo.
It's Buffalo.
This is Buffalo.
Right? All of the seats actually in the stadium, no matter what price point, are outside. There's no seats behind glass in this.
64% of them are covered.
Time out. Terry Pagula's seat is outside. Is that what you're telling me?
Almost all seats.
Almost all.
Other than Terry and Kim Pagula, everybody else is outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jim Nance and Tony Romo?
Undercover, but similar broadcast ability to open up. We had 64% of the seats are covered, so a lot of folks had the opportunity to buy seats that were undercover. And when the stadium experience opened, which is where people went to see what the stadium was going to be and buy their tickets, there were people who specifically went there and said, I want to see the 36% of seats that are outside because that's where I want to be, because that's how I experience the game.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's the true Buffalo experience.
Yeah. We call this, one of the things you're going to get is the vertical design, so the building grows up in the air, not out.
The thing I am most excited for in this stadium is to hear what this place is going to sound like on opening day.
This feels like more like an arena.
It does.
Than a giant stadium.
But how close everybody is to the
You're on field. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just thinking like, because some of these stadiums are so massive and those nosebleeds are like so
fanned out further. Yeah.
Like to me, that might be the best seat in the house.
Each cut in those panels is the charge of those logos.
Of course it is. Yeah, there's the charge again. There it is.
Right?
So where the yellow fencing is like kind of a game presentation deck there. So when you were back last year, you did the pregame, where else would you rather be? That happens on the field today because we don't have a spot really to do that here. Yeah. So that game presentation deck right there is nestled within a separate club itself. So fans will have the availability to go up on that during the game, but for pregame, in-game game presentation stuff, that'll be cleared off, and you'll have an opportunity to kind of like center stage there for certain items.
Yeah.
Field heating system for the winter when it gets cold to keep it mostly from freezing more than anything. Yeah. And we also have grow lights, which are the UV simulation. So in the winter with the canopy, we got some areas that have too much shade, gotta promote more growth.
So it's gonna be grass?
Grass, natural grass. Oh yeah, we missed
Terry
the headline for
I didn't know that.
We missed the headline.
Terry said football's played outside and it's played on natural grass.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Two non-negotiables. Two non-negotiables right from the start.
To play here was great, and then when I had to come here quite a bit when we were the visiting team.
No fun.
Not a great locker room, not a great toilet situation, which we're all worried about. So this one will be much more spacious and nice.
Yeah, that was, I don't know if that's what Frank was telling you, but that was one of the things that like the visiting locker room is not going to be this like terrible locker room. There's still players are coming here that may be free agents that we want to attract later. So it's not going to have all the amenities that we have, but it's going to be a nice locker room so that people know, like, when I came to Buffalo, that was a good experience.
I got to make an announcement about that. For all the visiting players, I have huge news for you. When you come to Buffalo, they will not be the worst lockers in America. They fixed it. They're going to be incredible. They're going to be spacious, and you're going to feel nice and comfy and cozy before the game. Oh, sick.
Water from this roof comes down, goes through the stormwater system. Ultimately, some of it ends up daylighting at the creek behind the existing facility where players park today. So it gets transferred all the way across there.
Now, I think you guys missed one there. I feel like we should bottle it up and sell it.
Bottle
it up, purify it, and sell it.
Bill's Mafia would buy that for sure.
Can we look over that?
Yeah.
Down to gotta be, I mean, I know you guys got a lot of work to do still, but you gotta be so proud of this building. It's gonna be something that all Bills fans are gonna be proud to be part of, for sure.
I think it's something we've been proud to be part of for sure.
Yeah.
For the last
Buffalo
4 years.
Both born and raised here in Buffalo.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so means a lot.
The hardest part for me is going to be, I don't know where to sit. It doesn't look like there's a bad seat in the house.
No.
And then the other thing that I can't wait is the noise. I know we talked about the noise downstairs and it kind of echoing off the roof and the cantilever, but that's going to be something that I think a lot of teams are going to come in here, and that's what they're going to be talking about. The upgraded visitor locker room,
right,
and how loud this place gets with Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
This is insane.